dad, family, friends, and everybody else out there, listen up. Many of us are too young to vote, and we need you to vote for us to protect our future. The rest of us are simply scared that you're missing the whole point.
This is not a personality contest. This is the real thing.
Just like you tell us, you gotta do your homework. Please pay attention to the facts and the issues. Get as much information as you can.
It takes time to get informed, but what could be more important?
Almost everyone agrees that this is the most critical election ever. Let us tell you why.
Republicans attack Democrats for an alleged tax and spend philosophy, while ignoring the fact that they've spent even more, and at the same time reduced taxes.
We're in a serious economic downturn, and it happened on Bush's watch. Bush inherited an economy with a $269 billion surplus and has run it into a current $349 billion deficit.
As a result, our national debt has increased from $5.7 trillion in 2000 to $9.7 trillion and rising. Who's going to pay off these debts? I guess us. Thanks.
Our military is stretched to the breaking point, with the same heroic soldiers going back to war over and over again. And each time that happens, the odds of their safe return go down.
We must start lowering their time in harm's way and force the Iraqi politicians to create an environment that allows the various ethnic groups to live peacefully.
It's bad enough over 4,000 have died and over 20,000 have been injured. Obama is ready to bring our troops home now. McCain wants to continue our presence, even without a clear mission. We believe McCain's choice of Palin for vice president reveals that he put his politics ahead of his country. How can they be running on a country-first platform?
And please, vote for someone who is very clear about the separation of church and state.
Religious freedom is what our forefathers fought for.
Faith is personal and should not play a role in our government.
Yes, Obama is willing to raise taxes, but only on the very wealthy, and his plan will cut taxes for everyone else.
That's why you should support a tax plan that will actually help your household and our country get back on its feet.
President Clinton used a similar approach, which kept the economy healthy.
The more allies we have, the easier it will be to deal with our enemies, and the better it will be for all kinds of global interactions. We've got to survive on the planet with others, even those who don't think exactly like we do.
What happened to diplomacy?
The rest of the world is either ticked off at us or laughing at us.
We need a president who will repair our relationships in the world.
We cannot be bullies. Isn't that what you teach us on the playground?
Our nation has a proud history of fighting for women's rights, and this election is critical.
McCain doesn't want the government to regulate the economy, but he wants to let the government come into the home and regulate the most personal and private decision a woman might ever make.
Obama supports a woman's right to choose. So does most of the modern world.
But the McCain ticket has said it is their intent to appoint Supreme Court justices who will overturn Roe v. Wade.
Since there are 3 judges that will be over 74 when the next president takes office, and 1 is over 88, it is very likely that at least 3 judges will be replaced over the next 4 years. Please don't let them take us backwards.
How can anyone say that our economy is fundamentally strong? John McCain actually said that on the day the stock market fell 500 points.
Government regulation would have kept the housing market from crashing and taking the whole economy down with it.
Major financial firms were crumbling, and thousands of jobs were being lost.
McCain has always been against regulation. Now all of a sudden he's for it? How can he get away with that?
Do we find Obama inspiring? Absolutely. And what's wrong with that? America historically does better with a charismatic president who inspires people and makes us optimistic about our future. The economy does better too.
Please, vote for Obama and Biden. They'll act decisively and quickly when needed.
But they aren't afraid to stop and think, and even blink if it means making a better decision.
We want our leaders to be the smartest people we can find. Let's not vote for them just because they'd be fun to hang out with.
So everyone out there who can vote, don't make this election a popularity contest or a game of strategy. Don't accept clever sound bites or shallow promises.
Do whatever you have to. Get educated about these issues. Read the papers, watch the debates, get on the internet, and do your homework.
Learn as much as you can before November 4th.
Don't let